the Sepang pre-season tests. We'll have the main test tomorrow, same time.
Yeah, looking forward to that one as well, as I'm riding myself.
Yeah. So for now we're gonna be with Chappers, Nelson, and Deck, but Deck will soon disappear.
Yep.
But yep.
So we do have what is it? It is VTR who's stepped down from the main class down to junior, and I can see he is also rocking a new number for this season, number 85. So I believe we also have Jack Berman, who was a reserve rider last year in the main class, and he's also stepped down. He's rocking a new number design as well. Wigan Everton has also stepped down from the main class down to the junior. So I'm sure the guys that have stepped down will be potential front runners in this season of the junior tryout. But we do have a couple of riders who are insanely fast, actually. So
exactly. So yeah, I see.
This year for the first season.
Yeah, for sure. But I see the two KTM guys. I think doing like a type of race program right now.
Yeah, they've decided they did a pit stop, and I think what they're doing what we see the Sky bikes do in Moto 3 and 2, where one leads the other, and I'm gonna take a guess here that one's gonna lead the other for a certain amount of time, then they'll swap, and
then they'll swap, yeah. So, and I noticed that Matthias 94 is running a new 94. I think yesterday I believe he was running a white one, or like a Marquez style one, but now he changed it up for the KTM in like a Paul Espargaro type of way, bit of yellowish, and it looks good.
Yep.
And it looks like a similar design to the Marquez one, but just kind of with the Paul Espargaro colours and such.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. That looks good. Pretty cool, and his helmet as well is pretty cool. He really is. They both they both run the same exact helmet. If you guys noticed.
Wow.
Yeah, they're
both,
they're both Sweden.
Okay, so all right, so I think it's different, but they both have the Sweden flag on the top of their helmets right there. But that's cool.
Yeah. So AC Slayer, the first person to do a lap in the test. Obviously, it's just a test, so nothing. We're not expecting to see anything spectacular, but I'm sure the guys will do the best job they can.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, let's see this. It's cool to see all the people that were in all the tryouts meet each other on track.
Yeah.
As there were different groups, so now they all meet together and see who's where and which is where. I see Jack Berman using an interesting tactic to warm his tires up. I don't know if you can see it. He was swerving down the back straight right there, just to get his tires warm. I never saw that in GP, but I mean, sure, you can go with it. There he goes again.
Yeah. Very interesting from Jack Berman there.
Yeah, so people are already saying down the lap time oh, that was a big crash from Jack there at the last corner. So yeah, we can definitely see we've got the likes of me, Mike and Jack who've done laps where they've had a crash during the lap, so
well, Jack's down as well. And well, alright, we gotta have nickname for Jack and Jack. Alright, Jack Jr. is the one on the Repsol for the guys that are watching, and Jack is just Jack 55 Racing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So Jack 55 Racing, so that guy he will be my junior teammate, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So basically,
Did these guys crash?
The ones who did 10, 15 and 24 seconds off, yes. I think me crashed anyway. I definitely know that Mike and Jack Jr. crashed.
Yeah, Jack crashed as well. He was warming up his tires, and while he was warming it up, he crashed. So let's see.
Here we go for Wigan to the last corner. He's using the Tesla through the bike, so nice attention to detail there from Wigan.
Yeah, both the Repsol Honda guys are also using the Tesla livery.
Yep.
I don't know about you guys, but I am seeing some lag going on right now, so it's probably
I don't. Well, as we speak, Jack was actually right. Now Matthias is in front of the two KTM duos. So now, yeah, GP is just following him. So they're really doing a race program. I believe they have, yeah, like I think mediums on. Seems like it.
Well, I'm assuming they're doing race pace because yesterday the pair of them were in the 55s, I think. So
yeah,
Matthias was 55, JP might have been a 56, maybe a 30. They were definitely 55-ish pace. So
exactly. So
it inclines me to believe they are doing race pace.
Yeah. Alright, so VTR is in second right now, just a tenth off of Lorenzo with Repsol Honda. So I'm really looking forward to the junior season just to watch it as well as it's kind of different now. Now you see people like VTR and Jack Berman who raced in the main class see they're doing their thing in a new class. So it's great to see, and all the new people, of course.
Just looking at Mike here, he's was he in the first or second tryout? I can't remember.
I believe he was in the first one. No, second.
He was in
second one.
The second one.
Yes.
So he's on board the Monster Energy Yamaha, so he'll be looking to do some good work.
Yeah. So what I know about Mike is just he is not, I don't want to be too harsh, but he is not too fast on the game right now, but I must say he is really clean and consistent. So let's see if he improves time wise, but I know as a fact he will be a consistent good rider.
Yeah, which is what it's, speed's not everything, because you can have races where you're not the fastest one, but if you're a more consistent one, then that will help you be closer to the faster ones. The VTOL takes the last corner very hot there, adapting from a Yamaha to the Repsol Honda, and he crosses the line and he goes first by 2, and he improves by 2 tenths. And we've got the 2 KTMs. JP's been dropped a bit by Matthias here, so maybe JP's made a mistake somewhere. Oh, Saya's gone down. So Matthias, crosses the line and jumps into 5th place. I don't believe JP is going to improve now. We've got Jack Jr. going around the final corner as well. So I think this will... what's he doing? What is he doing? Why is he just going from side to side?
What is he doing?
I have no idea what he's doing.
Will Jack Berman be the monster junior of this class? Because he is doing weird type of stuff in okay, well,
he's obviously done an 18, so he must have crashed on that lap. So I'm hoping he's only doing that because he's crashed on the lap and there's nobody around him.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Not a lot going on right now, not a lot of people coming near the end of the lap. Both the KTMs again, both going round together on personal best in the second sector. K1 Suzuki is also on the personal best for the first.
Let's talk about Saya a bit. It's his home track.
Yeah.
And now he is on a Honda, not on a Yamaha. But he was the fastest in the second tryout, I believe. So he really was in a great battle with I believe Gami and a few others that made it as well, I believe. Yeah, with Lorenzo and all those guys, he had a great cracking battle on the end. That was a really enjoyable race to watch on Spang. And he really performed well. But Gammy just had that little overhand on him. Well, Gammy improved and went to the main class, so he will be racing alongside Dak next season. So yeah, I mean that's a great rider as well. So let's see if he can get into the championship fight.
Lorenzo going around the final corner. There we go. Where'd he go, pole? VTR also improving 2 red sectors. And Lorenzo, wow, okay, 0.6.
With 55.6. Well, I said pole like it's qualifying, but it's it's just a winter test, guys. Just
Yep.
It's easy to think because it you know it's just it's what we see, but it is going to be interesting for me to see who are the ones who are trying to set the fastest lap possible and who are the ones who are actually putting in the correct work.
Yeah. And
Mike, where's Mike Taylor on the track?
He's he's going into the pit lane.
Going into the pit lane.
Whoa!
Okay, that's whoa. The bike is weaving about.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I mean the ones that really showing the
wow.
Oh, okay, 55.0. That's a really good start. That's a good start. But the ones that really putting the correct work for just the test is really the KTM boys. They're really working together. Now GP really, yeah, I don't know, backed off. But they were really just shadowing each other and see where they can improve or anything. Just running a race program. I don't know how many laps they did, but they did a lot of laps already, I believe so.
Yep.
And they are still in the top 6.
I think that, yeah. So I'm pretty sure that some of the guys are going to be doing their qualifying laps towards the end of the session, whereas it looks like VTR and everybody else have chose to do it at the start. But I guess it's what you choose to do. But the KTM guys, like you said, have definitely been the team that have worked together the most in this test, definitely.
That's the goal for tomorrow for me as well.
Don't seem to be doing it.
Yeah, that's the goal for me as well. Now LCR tomorrow, just me and my teammate, just to see if we can get more consistent on the bike and get more feeling for it with race pace wise, so we can know which tires set up and which gear setup and all those things we can improve during the races. And then the qualifying I will be doing that towards the end. So let's see.
Obviously, Sepang will be around in the championship, so it's going to be crucial for to get some data.
Yeah, that's good. That's the first time I saw the new number of VTR. It's cool. But the only thing that I don't like is that he runs a red number with a yellow helmet. Alright. But that's the choice of the rider, of course.
Is he going to be able to run that number? Like, I'm thinking because he's on a test bike, isn't he? And if his number's red, the background of the Repsol's red.
Ooh. Yeah, but he has a white outline, but still it doesn't. It's not gonna look that great with the original livery.
Matthias
I'd
goes
say
into
white
fourth.
maybe would look nicer, possibly.
Yeah, maybe like white with a red outline. Yeah,
red or black outline. Yeah.
Exactly.
You may need to change it for the actual season, or maybe this is just his testing number. Who knows? He could have another number for the.
Yeah, possibly.
So,
AC.
Yeah, I will be running a test number as well. So for the guy, so yeah, I will keep the same racing number as last season, but I will just change it up just to look cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
I always run the same number. I think I've run well, since we've been able to choose still our own designs, I've basically ran the same design for over a year now, and ran the same racing number for a few years. So you know, you always stick with your. I always stick on my same number. I always will do, really, and most likely
I really
the
fell in
same
love.
design.
I fell in love with the 77. Like in the real life, my number was 72. Well, I will change it for the coming season to 77. So.
Oh, nice.
I'm not.
Oh, in real life as well.
Yes, I really fell in love with my racing number on the game, so I kind of made the same. So green with a blue outline and all.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That'll be certainly interesting to see in real life as well.
Yeah, exactly. I see Mike running like kind of similar, but he has a yellow with blue outline. That's a cool one as well.
Yeah, I like that number 13 actually. It's quite nice. I think it is going to really suit that Monster Energy Yamaha on the
normal livery.
Factory,
Yeah,
normal livery. Yeah,
it's going to suit it really well. Yeah.
It's nice to see that both the Monster Energy Yamaha guys are both running the test livery for this session. So both Repsol riders are doing the same. So props to them for sticking to making it as real life as possible. So fair play to them.
Actually, thinking about it, test liveries. It depends. It's the only run test liveries when either the team hasn't released the livery or they're testing something new. Otherwise, they run the 2020 livery. In recent years.
So it's realistic. Maybe all the other teams just release it, and Repsol and Yamaha just testing some new shit. So let's see.
BTR is going quicker again. Actually, he's doing more qualifying.
Interesting.
Practice.
So maybe he will do it towards the end, the race one. But for now, KTM is really the only one that is working together. Am I feeling? I haven't seen other teams working together.
Yeah.
But we will see.
Doesn't
Maybe.
Seem that way.
Yeah. We just have to see. Well, VTR lost his time in third sector. Let's see if he can still improve for a little bit. But he's coming up to the last corner right now.
Well, he pushed up front in the final corner. It looks like it.
No, he's trail braking quite well, but he's not.
It happens. As he is now. Going down the back straight.
I still think he's still on the race run.
What, Matthias?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still on the race run. He hasn't went back into the pit. I kept the eye on it. He's still doing the race thing. Since he left the pit with his teammate, he is still doing a race program. So you can see it on his tires as well. His tires are just.
So I'd say this surely must be the last lap because a 50% race takes about 20 minutes around here.
Yeah.
So this is going to be roundabouts the last couple of laps the pair of them are doing now to finish their first race run, unless they want to obviously do more laps.
Yeah, maybe they want to get more data and see how much longer the tire would last.
Wigan Everton now, going down the back straight. And again, once braking in front of corner, Renzo moving out the way of Wigan there. Nice race car from him. Wigan taking a bit of a tight line through there, but he seems to have gotten a nice exit out the final corner. And will he improve his time? Yep, he does, but not in position. K1 also on a red first sector and a personal best second, so he's about to hit through the third sector now, and he goes personal best in that also. So hopefully the Suzuki rider can produce a good result and potentially move it to third place and beat Saya.
This is interesting. So Mr. 94 is on, I believe, like 12 laps later, and he's still improving his time with his tire degrader like that. This tire still looks good though, but he is really just improving. Well, he lost it right now, but is improving in the first two sectors. And it's kind of interesting, as maybe the KTM really has a late race pace. So that would be interesting to know as well.
Also, while that's happening, Cora's gone into second place. So.
Yep.
That might have been his quali lap, or that might have been a race run. We don't know. But CS crossed the line.
Me crashed.
Yeah.
Poor me.
Lorenzo now on a personal best, so is he going on this qualifying run yet again, maybe? He's on grey in the third.
Yeah, I think so.
Time.
If you look at his rear tire, I think he has a soft on. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, he lost it. He definitely lost it. That's
Wigan in front of him actually is on a personal best, so Wigan may be doing his qualifying as well now.
Maybe he does. Let's see if he moves up in position.
It'll also be interesting for the future. For the future, when they have the round here, like how many of them will improve these lap times?
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. In the season 2 main class, pretty much a lot of people improved their lap times, but I must say that the Valencia was the last race on the season, so it took a while for people to get there again. Now I think Sepang is like the
It's
fourth
round
or fifth track.
third, or
Something like that.
I think it's round 3 or 4. I'll have a quick check.
Yeah, so it will not be too long
Round
before
3.
they come back in. Yeah, so it won't be too long till they go back here, but they can still improve a lot. So let's see if they catch loads more time, or loads some more better race pace on the track.
Currently on board with AC Slayer.
Is that gonna lap now? Is he gonna go personal best in second, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, Saya's lost the front.
Saya. He seems to be losing the front quite a lot on that Honda compared to what he was doing on the Yamaha. So
sounds about right.
Yeah, I feel him.
It is about right, actually.
I have the same problem.
So maybe he's just getting used to the bike. So
yeah, definitely that.
He's probably having to adapt from the turning ability to the stopping abilities and the power and just everything. Oh no! Oh, I panicked and I thought one of the riders left. It's just Deck who's gone for his race.
Oh, Mike hitting the.
He's invalidated his lap.
He lost a lap. Oh, he's invalidated the lap. Yeah. I think he was on a qualifying lap because that rear tyre is kind of overheating now. Slightly.
Oh, a little bit of a stoppy there into the final corner, and he's lost the front.
Yeah. Easily done.
JP and Matthias still on their race run. 23.5 minutes into this session. So they've gone well over race pace.
Be about right.
They've probably done
race.
They've probably done a lap extra than needed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, fair play to the guys for actually doing that. That's phenomenal. So
they are still on the race lap. That's just amazing. Like they had 45 minutes of testing right here, and they almost just did like 25 minutes of just the race pace right there. So
yeah, they've spent almost a full 50% race distance. You know, 20 to 25 minutes is basically a 50% race distance, and that's what they've done in this 45-minute qualifying. So potentially in the next 20 minutes of this test.
And you know, I give them props for that as well. As I know it's kind of difficult to do that, you know. As you're not, you know, you're not in a real race. You're doing a race program, but you don't have competition. You don't have somebody in front of you that you want to really pass. You're just focusing on yourself, but keeping that focus is really difficult. Like doing that, so he didn't even crash as well. So he's really containing himself.
So then I've just noticed when you look at the teams, pretty much every single team has one rider in the top 6 and one rider outside of the top 6. So, teams championship wise, that looks very, very interesting.
That's very interesting then, yeah.
And it's a good thing to point out as well that the Rebel KTM team are actually, both riders are actually from Sweden, so potentially they're both right now in a party together talking about what they need to do next, but that might actually benefit them as well, both being the same nationality, so it's easier for them to talk with each other, because sometimes you have a teammate that may not speak your first language and it can be slightly difficult at times, so that should be good for them as well. And AC just improved his lap.
Exactly.
Jack Berman's also improved his lap now as well. 3 thousandths behind Jack, 55.
So
Mike seems to be struggling the last in the chicane, I think.
Yeah,
at
so
the end of the lap.
Is still running quality laps. That's interesting. Interesting.
I mean, Saya going up the inside of Jack Jr.
What did you say?
Did you say that was VTR that's still running?
Yeah, you're still running the
qualifying
quali programs right here.
I mean, last season.
I did notice last year in the main.
Last year he was very strong in the qualifying part, but in the race part is where he wasn't as strong, so.
Yeah, so it really surprises me that he still is trying to improve his quali pace.
Yeah.
But I mean, every rider has its own thing. But if I was him, I would really focus on my race pace. As this season, I'm really gonna focus on my race pace. As the last few rounds, my race pace has been not optimal. People could catch me real quick, so that's something I don't want to happen next season. So I'm really gonna focus on the race pace wise. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean it's amazing to see the KTMs. They're still doing that program.
Yep, they're still going.
They're still going. They're over the 50% race.
It makes you question how much fuel they've put in that bike.
I think a lot. Maybe it's a good tactic though. Maybe you could really see how heavy the bike feels and how you could adjust your rider itself during the beginning few laps, so you can adjust to it and still get competitive lap times in the first half of the race. Yeah, it's amazing. The only team that's doing it right now. I think everyone is really trying to do the race, not the quali pace. So, but now it's the question if they are gonna do a quali run.
Yeah.
They have, like more likely 16 minutes to do so.
Well,
let's see if
15 minutes is how much qualifying time is going to be. So are they perfectly planning this out? So when they finish this lap, they're going to go into the pits and put in their qualifying tyres and fuel.
If that's the case, they really have a perfect plan to execute. Let's see, because in real life KTM really had a good strategy. Let's see if they can replicate it in the virtual side as well.
Yep. The thing is, it's still improving.
It's the whole time it's only the first two, and he loses it at the chicane. So let's see if he's gonna lose the can or not. I believe his tires is really messing him up at the chicane right now. Yeah, he goes through that quite nice. Let's see if he improves.
He does.
He does.
Is this a last lap, hurrah, or is he going to keep going?
I believe it's his last lap. I mean, I hope so. I mean, look at his right side of his front end. That doesn't really look pleasable to ride with.
Is he pitting?
No, he's not getting. I think he is finishing his improved
he's on a
lap.
PB. So, will he jump into the top 5?
And he does.
Is he gonna pull out of this?
No, he's still going.
I believe, I mean, maybe they're really doing a realistic side of testing here. Maybe he's just finishing his lap to pit.
He could be, because they did do a pit stop together.
Yeah, so let's see if he just pulls in or he's just gonna keep going. Because maybe he's really a race Sunday rusty man, like Sunday does the job, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's overly pushing it. So maybe he is doing what you're saying. He may be just going round and then he'll pit.
Yeah, he's not really right.
JP has pitted.
Okay, JP has pitted. So I believe Matthias is doing the same. Let's see. He's not. Yeah, he's not really. Oh. He's not really pushing it, but he overbraked himself though.
That's the thing though. When you're not like, when you're just cruising around, you can actually potentially make a mistake. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's overly pushing that bike at all, so he's probably putting in more.
You can see it right here, you know. If he was pushing it, you were seeing his bike doing all weight of movements, but he's just cruising it out, I believe. Yeah, he's cruising it out.
Doing it realistic. In a whoa, okay.
Oh, okay. Will we go out? Oh my god. will we go out of Jack's way, or is he just gonna? Let's see. Oh, he's going quite hard to the. No, okay, he's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep going. Or is he not?
He's going into the pits.
Alright. He looked like he was like about to brake hard into that corner, so he can just keep on going. But there we go. He's gonna hit
JP is actually out on track.
This is gonna be interesting. What kind of time is he gonna produce?
Let's see. Let's watch GP for a lap. See if he runs a good lap.
AC is also on a lap, so just a look at him. He's going down the back straight into the final corner.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, I hit that.
The curb.
Yep, he hit the curbs. The deadly curbs.
Yep. Here comes AC. He goes across the line. Cruising time, but not position.
No.
Whoa.
It is weird to point out that at the moment 8th and 9th are fairly close together, and then 10th, 11th and 12th are separated by about 0.2 of a second, so
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, really close.
JP pulled out the pits in front of Mike Taylor, so he also came out the pits, so whoa.
Is Core gonna go red sector 2? No, he's gonna go grey.
JP is gonna go in the slipstream of Mike here, so he's gonna get a nice drive down that straight.
And the lines.
Yeah, no, warning. Yeah, give him a warning, I'd say personally.
Yeah,
just kind of.
That was a move that did not go to plan.
There's been some issues here with the bikes. But yeah, that was definitely something that we need to try and avoid, and if we see it happening in this test, kind of put it out there straight away, just so they kind of know that we don't really want that happening. So, it happens though, but we just need to try and prevent it as much as possible, really.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Where he crashed last time, and it's through this
So, I believe Matthias is the only one doing it realistically, so he really did a pit. He went through the pits again, and now he's doing his out lap, so he can go do his hot lap. So he's really the only one, but I mean, why not?
Might as well. It's a test.
Might as well
make some entertainment with it. Here comes Saya. He's lost it in the last sector. What about Wigan? Wigan jumps back into the top 5. JP on his first hot lap. Well, hopefully his first completed hot lap, we should say.
Alright, there we go. Matthias is going over the line right now to do his quali run. Let's see if he contained enough data.
Red sector 1.
Oh, yeah.
Well, VTR and Core keep constantly going red sector 1, so maybe VTR's first sector wasn't spectacular. JP goes 7th.
There we go then. Matthias coming through the first sector now, and he's going to go orange. We don't know how much he is off the whole time. He showed very good pace in the tryout, so I'm guessing he's not going to be too far off the time.
I guess he'll move up into like the third place range.
Yeah.
I think he'll be within a second. We'll definitely be in a second.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's 1.1 off now, so...
Yeah, that was his race pace wise, so...
And Mike has jumped into 10th place.
Nice.
So that's nice to see that he's over the session he's improved.
Oh, Jack's bike then was in the middle of the track and Mike was just coming around turn 1. I didn't cause him too many issues, so I believe Mike is also going round again because that rear tyre looks to be overheating very slightly. But he's definitely on the second lap on that tyre in a row, so there we go. Matthias now, where is he?
Yeah, last corner he brakes hard for the last corner, throw brakes immediately. Let's see, he's pushing really hard, so let's go. He's shooting out the Red Bull rocket, and let's see if he improves in place.
Let's keep it up.
Into
there we go, third place.
Jack
Exactly what I guess.
He now crosses the line and has lost it in the last sector.
One weird thing to point out is the Repsol riders, we have Jack Berman in 12th place and his teammate BTR in first place and also going red in the first. So one thing to point out to BTR again doing more qualifying laps. I haven't really seen him much of the session do race laps. I know he was a bit quiet for about 10 minutes, some potential maybe a 25% race distance. Practice maybe, so
I mean, still at the moment, we've still got every single team in the top 6, so
yeah,
it's
this is a real good interesting lineup of riders right here, so it will be interesting in the team championship.
Yeah, so hopefully we're not going to have some kind of domination. Again. Yeah, so he's done a 50, that might be his first 57. I'm not too sure. I might be wrong there, but he goes flying into the wall as he goes into the pits there.
He's really pushing now. He's all over the curves, always around the green, and he's gonna reset the lap. He's crashing the wall.
Well,
not a lot happening on track right now. Nobody on best lap, so we'll probably just on out laps maybe. Everyone on craze. Yeah. No one popping up as on a good lap at the moment.
Well, I believe I don't know. Never mind. I believe Lorenzo could be on the race lap. I mean, I don't know.
JP is.
I haven't seen much of him.
Oh god, I'm good. So I'm currently just on the rear gyro cam. So we can hit a lovely KTM. That just screams.
Yeah.
All 4 of its cylinders.
And Wigan. Wigan's restarted the lap. Okay.
So it's JP and Lorenzo are currently on PBs at the moment. Round the long right-hander. JP's lost it though in the third. But if he can get good exits out of these 2 corners, then he could be on his way to improving. Pelly Jeff. Maybe that's his nickname.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's his actual name button or something.
Yeah. So as nothing much is happening right now, I need you guys' opinion. So you guys know my rider sticker, right?
Yeah.
On my butt. All smoke, no mercy.
Yeah.
Oh no, not no mercy, but all smoke. Should I change it for the next season, or should I keep it for the next season?
Keep it as kind of that same thing, because it's kind of what we maybe want the league to be, like the slogan potential, maybe.
No, maybe.
You know.
What do you think, Jack?
If you want to keep it, keep it. If you want like maybe bring something from your Patronus days.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe take some memories. VTR's on a really fast lap, I believe.
But he has made a massive mistake there through the chicane. But somehow not lost time, so either just because of the where he was positioned that the sector point has kept him improving, or he's that, or what, but we'll see as he goes into the final corner, taking a lot of entry speed. He's got it nailed down very nicely. He fires the Repsol Honda out the corner. He's got to have slipstream from Mike as well.
54.8, no, 54.9. Alright. Great time.
You have Zaya who jumps into third place. Oh, Mike's crashed. JP
so
and
for
Lorenzo.
The ones that's wondering, yeah, VTR is on the main class pace, but not race-wise. So that's why he moved down just to improve his racecraft or his race pace. So don't get too flattered about his time. So, but yeah, it's a fast time. But he just needs to really improve his racecraft so he can get good positions and maybe win the championship as well.
Here comes JP across the line. He improves by 2/10. And here comes Lorenzo. If he can improve by just a tiny, well, a thousandth over a tenth of a second, then he will jump into third place. Going very hot, well not hot, but very tight.
Corner. There you go.
And he crosses the line, and he jumps into fourth.
Just. To be honest, the top 9 are only covered by 2 seconds, which is actually not a lot, really.
For Sepang as well.
For Sepang, it's not a lot, and those top 10 separated by 2.8, and then 11th and 12th are kind of slightly off the pace. But, you know, as the season kind of progresses, I feel that some of the riders that are in the outside the top 8 maybe will be improving tremendously, and I know a couple of names in this field will improve over the season, definitely. Jack have raced a couple of them before, and over the few rounds or the few races that we did with them every 2 weeks, a couple of them improved massively, and one of them being Mike Taylor. So I saw him improve tremendously, and he actually did get a decent pace over time. So I'm sure that as the season progresses, he'll be potential top 6 contender, possibly, in my opinion. I think it's definitely possible. And, it's a 10 round season, I believe. So
yeah,
we
should hopefully finish. We should hopefully finish just as the new game comes out. So that's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Because it's very tight on time.
Yeah. I'm hoping that it'll be somewhat decent. I'm not gonna comment on how I feel about this game because I don't wish to share my opinions because it's not PG. So I'm hoping 21 will be somewhat decent or better than this one. I mean, it should be. That's
yeah,
all
it should be. It's a new game. I only don't hope it's too different for because that will be kind of annoying for league racing, because that just you just gotta relearn everything. Like that's what I had on 19. On 19 felt comfortable, and then I switched to this game, and then the whole new world opened up. It's just like bike stopping, doing weird movements. I was not used to that, and well, now I am. So let's see if it's not too different, but slightly better in a way of handling.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel
not.
that I want them to focus as well and change up the race director and the TV director side of things because a lot of leagues go on. So it would be cool for live streams and everything where it comes up like on the bottom as real life with the directors to see how all the times are doing like it would in real life, who's on a personal best and everything like that. So it would say how far they actually are off the time instead of the unknown. So
exactly. So we had the we had the 0000 mark. So I don't know how many zeros I said, but the test is officially over. We're just waiting for people to pass the line and finish the test. So VTR is first at the moment in the 54.9. We have Core in second place, Saya in third, Matthias in fourth, who ran a race program. Oh,
Lorenzo goes to the back of Jack Jr. there, just taking a lot more corner speed than he anticipated Jack Jr. would. So Lorenzo's final lap has ended in absolute tatters.
Wow, it did. Damn. All right. So yeah, we have Lorenzo in fifth, Wigan sixth place.
And he's made a mistake. Mike's disconnected or just left before the session's ended. Yeah, but he got 10th. He knows that.
Yeah, he knows that. Only the top 5 has to stick around for the interview. So
yeah, it's not the end of the world. You can do that for this session.
Exactly.
So just.
So that is your final results of the test.
Interesting.
VTR first.
Yeah. The top 6 is really close to each other. Wow.
Yeah, definitely. Saya, the Malaysian rider, son of Jack in third. Matthias, the Swedish rider, in fourth on the KTM. Lorenzo in fifth on the Petronas. Bacon Everton in sixth on the Monster Yamaha. JP aboard the KTM as well in seventh. Me in eighth. AC Slayer in ninth. Mike was actually 10th, but had to leave as soon as the test was finished. He was 10th position. Jack racing aboard the LCR in 11th, and rounding up the grid was Jack Berman on the Repsol in 12th position for the test. So that is it. Junior test complete.
Yeah, interesting one.
Definitely. So that was certainly interesting to see their times, and props to the KTM guys for doing what they did. So fair play to them.
I'll just let this race go out as they we'll just quit the session.
Yeah, why not? Let's see how they.
We'll let them have a practice start.
Let's see how they.
Not that it'll make any kind of difference, because I'd actually like it if you could make it a thing where everyone has to have a clutch to begin with.
Yeah, that would be so much more better. Then you can have like practice starts in the qualifying and stuff.
I mean, you can do that, but it won't give you the start you want.
Yeah, it won't give you the upper hand if you practice it.
Yeah.
Alright, so Saya won the race, guys, so 25 points for him. No.
Yeah, that's it. Saya's won. He's the champion.
Exactly.
So,
alright,
Yeah.
I believe we're done, aren't we? I think a couple of the guys have already left.
Yeah. Well, whoever's still here, we can interview them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some might not have mics, some might have their English as not their first language, so.
Exactly. So we will just have
Yeah.
to see. We will just.
Yeah.
Alright, there's Saya. What's up? There's Lorenzo. There's Hawaii. Okay, that's that. Well, we can just start it then. I mean, I don't know if the other one's China. You just need Matthias, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, the test is finished. Now it's the interviews. So we will interview you all with a few questions and then then we're done.
1, 2, 3. So we have 3 of them. Well, three's better than none.
Yeah, you can go ahead and get the questions in. We'll try to get Matthias in.
Yeah. So I'll start with the winner of the test, I guess you could say, VTR. You put your, I don't know, I can't remember when you put your time in, but you put a very fast 55 flat quite early on in the session, and then
yeah,
then you did a 54.9. But what was your plan for that test?
on my plan, I said I wanted to get a 54, and I got it right at the end. The bike felt good. Just felt right overall. And how it just went normal, and I just rode like normal and just see what I could do.
Alright. So, did you, was it your strategy to just run the quali programs, or did you went out of your way and get some race data as well?
I was just seeing what times I could do on the bike, just see how good I am on the bike.
Alright, thank you.
Who's second?
Alright, moving on to Lorenzo real quick. So the test session, you had 45 minutes of winter testing today. How are you feeling on the bike for now? Lorenzo, are you here? Alright, so
Okay.
How did you feel today during the test session, Lorenzo? Oh yeah, very well. Did you run qualifying pace, or did you go for the race type of side of the Yamaha? All right.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Great riding.
Grazie.
We will hope to see some great action of you on track next Saturday. We hope to see some great action from you next Saturday. Alright, that's good. Alright,
Grazie.
You can do it if you want to, Jack.
Yeah, you can do it. I did look.
Okay.
I did. VTR.
So, Saya, well done for today, 3rd place. Did you focus more on the race pace or qualifying pace during that test?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Okay, thank you very much, and well done for today again, Sire, and hope to see you have a good result Saturday next week, so for round 1. So well done.
Matthias? So it was very good to see in the first 30 minutes you did a very long run. You did some very good laps, and then in the final 15 minutes you did the quali run. So how was that?
All right. So the tryout you were riding the Repsol Honda. How do you feel aboard the KTM? All right. All right. All right. Thank you for your input today, and I will see you next Saturday. Hope for a good result. All right, Core. Core, you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Hey, what's up? So you're aboard the Suzuki for the for the league itself. I believe yesterday in the tryout you were on a Yamaha, I believe. Uh, how does the Suzuki compare with the Yamaha, and how do you like it?
Yes, true. Usually I'm using Yamaha, so I use a Yamaha setup, so it wasn't the best thing, but I wasn't so bad finally. Um, 50.2 was my personal best. I think I find new lines for improve my sector 1. So it's a good thing. And finally, I like to ride with Suzuki. I have a good balance, I think. So it's a good thing. Yes.
All right, all right. So I haven't really spectated you a lot, but I saw you doing your qualifying ones. But did you focus on the race pace side as well, or were you really focusing on improving your feeling on the bike and testing how fast you can go on it?
I'm not sure I have understand everything. The question is if I can improve my pace.
Yeah, your race pace. So for the race, not for the qualifying.
Yes,
Did
for
you?
sure I can improve. I think not the balance because I had a good feeling with the bike, but I think something like gears. I think to make some changes, and I think it will be fine for the race.
All right, all right. Thank you for your input today, and same for you. See you next Saturday, and hope for a good result as well.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks for your guys' guys' appearance today, and I hope you guys get prepared for the first round, Aston. So if you guys want any tips or anything, you can just ask us, of course. And if you have questions, just come to us. We are happy to help you all with anything. So thank you for cooperating today.
And thanks for organization. It's very fun to ride. Thank you, guys.
No problem. No problem.
So,
All right, guys. Take care.
Yep. So that has been VollGazz Season 3 Junior pre-season test. Tomorrow is the main class test, and we'll see you then. Goodbye.